and then you swap side to side, and there's a little balance there. So you want to have your hands, let's say, outside a shoulder width grip, closer to the ends of where those paddles are, be a bit more bounce and have more power through that stroke. See how wide Gronkowski's hands are? That's the trick. This is not Gronkowski's first time. This is a very good pace. And we're talking about paces that your average kayak, depending on the size, you're going to be about between 20 to 30 minutes for a mile. I know that's a big range, but what's interesting is that in the kayak world, Sean, size matters. A lot like movies of like maybe kaijus and robots, right? Size matters on a kayak, and what it means is that the bigger the kayak, usually the faster it can be. And these kayaks are about 12 feet, just under 12 feet long. And this is very interesting. Did you see the wave on the front part of the end of that boat, right? That is actually going to slow you down if you get too fast. If you want to be very minimal as you do that, every kayak has what is called a maximum hull speed. And there's a conversion for that, so you're a little dirty for a second, but you take the length of the kayak, you take the square root of that, and you multiply it by 1.34, and that gives you basically max speed for that. So for these kayaks specifically, if they are, first I would say like the meters, is the fastest you can go is about 4.5 miles an hour. And that's the pace you need. You can finish this 3 miles about 40 to 45 minutes if it's that fast.
Folks, you take two looks over to Rachel and see where everyone else is. Tia Toomey now on the right of your screen. She's in that red and white kayak. And starting to believe it with the lead pack. Christiana O'Donnell, Emma Tall, and Amanda Barno.
And Tia has actually spread her hands out since the last time we saw her, and she's much more balanced. This is that nice rhythmic sound that you want to see when you're paddling in kayak.
This is an 87th event, which Tia Toomey has been.
Wow.
Exactly. Going on 5, it's going to be a long weekend. But we're starting off with a long event, and then she's no stranger to having success out here in Madison on the way.
One a day out to watch two of CrossFit's greatest athletes, Josh Bridges and Jacob Hepburn, face each other on September 18th in Jacksonville. Get your tickets now at sports.world and get ready for a record night of kayak.
Yeah, it is.
That's the 36-minute mark here, the opening event of the 2021 Millville CrossFit Games. Glad to have you with us, everybody. Sean Gold and Jay Sigler with you here in the broadcast booth. Nick Fraser right back on the show, or out at Lake Merlez. Tia Toomey has now pulled even with the woman who was first on the kayak. Toomey in the red and white kayak, and Amanda Barnhart in the yellow and blue one. Christiana O'Donnell, 52 left. She's your leader right now. In the back. She's in second place. Much closer to what you're doing than the event right now. Young Coach even all by himself for the majority of this event.
And it looks like Young Coach is picking up the pace a little bit. Not surprised to see that. Maybe after about the first 15 to 20 minutes is that he's recovered from the swim enough. He started as nice as he basically where he was because he's coming out as everyone's coming in. And you get your second wind out here on the contact about halfway through this 3-mile bout.
Young Coach has won 2 events during his career at CrossFit.
Yeah.
Number 3.
We talked about the conditions yesterday. Not a big difference between what the athletes had yesterday and what they have going on today. The lake is basically glass relative just swim because of the energy it takes to go through this. So can you go faster than a swimmer? Yes, you can. The pace you're probably thinking, yes, picture how fast they are actually kayaking. You think about more of a brisk walk, right? You're late to class, don't want to run, and that's about the speed of the kayak is going to be the majority of the time.
In testing yesterday, we mentioned this throughout the event. It was Tom Porter, James Newbury, they're Australia, and we tested this event in much different conditions. We're shopping out there in the water, and it took them an hour and 20 minutes to do that. But well ahead of that.
An hour, 20 minutes, so about 50 to 53 minutes based off of your swim time. And we said about 20 to 26 minutes. And again, we said if you're going to pace about the maximum speed at which these kayaks can go is somewhere between 4 to 4.5 miles per hour. So that's going to put them at about 45 to 50 minutes in total. So if you want to get really close, actually that hour and hour and a half to keep that maximum speed at which these kayaks can go.
Robert Jr. is on the right of your screen. He's making his first appearance for Dr. Gibson. Brother Luca is also in the field here.
How cool that means to be out here with your brother. Very cool. Now for Lazarus, it's no surprise to see if you know his history with swim events, right? Young athlete, he's got pretty good height to him, so length isn't up for something about speed. Size and weight isn't necessarily actually an advantage in a kayak. Kayaks work more weight on that kayak. But there's a lot of what we talked about when it goes into the swimming is that the more body that you have in the water, the more resistance you're going to have. So kayak, 33 left. Not benefit these bigger, heavier athletes, regardless of if they're bigger or stronger, because they're going to have more resistance in the water just because of the weight on the kayak.
You did say that athletes who have a lot of upside power are moving very well at this portion.
Oh yeah, strength still matters, that's for sure, and endurance, right? This is an endurance bout, but it is a strength bout with this kayak. But if you know Julian's background, especially at the Valley CrossFit Championship, is that he was always one of those athletes that did very well in one of those ocean spins, or those off-site events they had.
19.
TN2, meanwhile, on the right of your screen in that red and white kayak is starting to close on Christy O'Connell and Emma Tall, the two women in front of Erin O'Connell's in the middle, Emma Tall is on the far side, and Amanda Barnhart is on the right of your screen. She is falling back in the fourth, and for more, let's go down to Barnhart.
As we get deeper into this kayak, we're seeing some of that old degradation that Jason was talking about, rather than kind of that smooth paddle that's many of the athletes were using at the beginning of this kayak. For example, if you look at Tia Toomey, she's starting to do the kind of single strokes on either side and getting a little bit of a speed wobble with her boat. So Chase, once you get to that point in your form is degrading, we still have probably at least a mile, potentially a mile and a half left in this kayak. Are you able to get that back when you're watching, or is at this point it's pretty much just hold on to your life, because we're seeing not just Tia, a lot of the athletes starting to lose that proper kayak form.
You know, they call it basically a red line, right? And when you're talking about floating with that, it happens all the time with certain movements and CrossFit, that there is a way to get it back, but it's trust yourself to back off your effort, focus more on your technique. If you take longer, you get
Got it.